Hey Pisces, welcome to your love and romance reading for March 2021. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yes, we're setting the intention for Venus. A lot of people like to check out their Venus sign when it comes to love. Guys, if you are sick and tired of all of us tarot readers that do nothing but stupid love readings, you came to the right channel. You just clicked on the wrong video, okay? Every week I do forecasts for all of the zodiac signs, and we focus about everything except for love. So don't forget to check that out if that's what you're into, okay? Or if you're curious about love, but you also want to know about the rest of your life, check out the weekly videos. This is the monthly love video. Let's see what's going on for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love. All right, so your first card here is the Death card. Ooh. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio because there's strong Scorpio energy associated with the Death card, okay? There could be a significant Scorpio coming into your life. I just heard mentor, okay? So for those of you who are dealing with a Scorpio, maybe it's not necessarily your partner or your soulmate. It could be that there's a Scorpio that you're going to that is giving you counsel or giving you advice and helping you navigate some really, really big changes in your relationship. Some of you could be struggling with a relationship because you're stepping into the Death card aspect of Scorpio energy, regardless of whether or not you have Scorpio placements. If you have Scorpio placements, that area of your life could be creating challenges in your love life, and it's time to really examine it and look at it. But many of you are going through what we refer to, us mystics and spiritual people, we refer to it as ego death. And ego death in the beginning can feel terrifying, but it's one of the most wonderful things that can happen. Okay, my ego death led me to doing this YouTube stuff. I was not going to do it, but this is one of the things that came out of my ego death experience. And so when ego death happens, you're going to go through a period of time where you just you feel like nothing makes you happy no matter what you do. Like, you're trying to be positive, you're doing your self-care stuff, you're like, I want my relationship to go better, so let me focus on me, let me work on me, let me bring my self-esteem up, let me feel cute, let me find ways to be happy, right? Let me work on me. And then the relationship can blossom or get its spark back, or I can manifest the right partner. But when ego death happens, you're going to all your old go-tos and none of it's helping you. It's just you're putting on the music you liked and you're like, ugh, I don't even want to listen to this. You're putting on movies that you like that used to make you feel good and you're like, oh, boring. You're calling up friends that you used to like to talk to and you're like feeling really drained, or like you don't know what to talk about. All the things you did before that you absolutely loved, nothing is bringing you joy. And so you're kind of wondering, am I not meant to be happy? Is there something wrong with me? And what is happening, Pisces, is you're starting to lose all of the conditioning, all of the programming that's been put upon you. Okay? So what do we mean by that? We all kind of get influenced through our growing up, right? How we should be or shouldn't be. Oh, don't be so emotional. Or, oh, no, don't go into something creative. You won't make any money. You're going to be poor if you do that. How about you do something with science instead, or whatever. It's like all of the ways in which we were kind of shaped or molded differently from what we felt we wanted to do or the direction we were going in, right? Or the labels that people put on us. Oh, you have such a temper. Oh, you're so secretive. Oh, you're so sensitive. Oh, you're so quiet. Oh, you're so serious or emotional, whatever, right? You begin to shake all of those labels off and you begin to get in touch with who you are authentically, like who you truly are. So you're discovering that I don't really like that. I just did that because everybody else around me always did that growing up. Or I just liked it because it was popular. Or I liked it at the time for the person I was at that time. But now that I'm connecting authentically with who I am, it doesn't align with me anymore. So a lot of you are shaking off old, interests, old ways of living life, old friendships, old connections, and you're coming into authenticity. A lot of you are also feeling like you have outgrown a relationship, right? And so you may be going to the Scorpio, either starting something new with the Scorpio, or you may be going to the Scorpio for guidance in this transition. What do I do? How do I do this? How do I move forward? Okay, this whole kind of situation. It could be also a Scorpio that has experienced what you have experienced, and you're going into a romantic relationship with this person, and they're like, oh, let me show you the way. So for some of you, there could be a romantic mentoring quality as well. But you guys are feeling that it's time to end one chapter of your life and start a new one. And it's really important to you, Pisces. Like, it's so important to you that you're able to be authentic in your love life, what you really like, what you really want. And I'm hearing decisiveness. You're wanting to be more decisive, and you don't have patience for a partner who's not decisive. You're wanting decisiveness. Your next card here, Pisces, is the Five of Pentacles. And Five of Pentacles can be financial fears and worries. So you might be wanting to step forward into a relationship, but you might have concerns around finances, or you might be wondering, perhaps maybe this isn't the best time. Okay, or this person might not want me because of my financial situation, is it going to be very challenging? Now, I'm about to say something that maybe I shouldn't say, but I'm going to say it. We are coming into a time right now globally where a lot of us are having to re-examine our relationship with money and finances and how we deal with our money. And a lot of us are having to learn to budget and to pull the purse strings a little bit tighter. Okay. And it may be this way for a while, right? But the beauty that comes out of this is we learn what true abundance is. Okay, we have such a habit of tying money with abundance, and abundance is just that your needs are being met, and sometimes our needs are met with very little money, or we get by through the grace of God. But with the message here of Five of Pentacles, right? I feel a lot of you are with a soulmate that, like, the two of you, I don't want to say you're clinging to each other because that sounds kind of codependent, and I don't get a codependent vibe here, but rather the two of you are going to weather this storm together, right? You're going to weather this storm together. And I'm going to be very honest with you, Pisces. Please don't be offended because this is a general reading. It's not going to be for every single one of you. But for some of you, you may be in a relationship in which you chose that relationship because you thought to yourself, okay, well, you know what? This is a good person. Like, they have a good heart. They're attractive. They have a good job. I like where they're going in life. And so you may have seen this person that you were going to be able to establish security with this person. Now, all of a sudden, things are changing economically, right? Now, all of a sudden, there are some changes that are happening, and it might not be so easy right now to just go out there and purchase property. Might not be so easy right now to get into, like, remodeling jobs or starting a family or whatever it is that you kind of thought to do. So now the relationship is transitioning into a new phase, and you're like, I kind of want to leave, but maybe it's not a good time to leave, and you might have concerns around finances. And so the message with the Five of Pentacles is that two people are becoming closer together, getting through the challenges and getting through the uncertain times. Okay, it's when you begin to bond on a true level. You're not bonding because of physical things. You're not bonding because of possessions. You're not bonding because of romantic dinners and, romantic getaways and trips. All that stuff is gone, right? Think of it as like a kid, right? You see a kid and they get a Christmas present that comes in a big box, and sometimes they have more fun playing with the box that the present came in than the actual present. So Five of Pentacles is you're figuring out how to have a lot of fun with that box, and nobody turned that into something bad. I know some of you are shame on you, but you get what I mean. Okay, you're learning to have fun with less. You're learning to have fun with just kind of what's around, and you're learning to become closer, true bonding. Your next card here is the World. Okay, Another major arcana card. So you started with a major arcana card. We have another little major arcana card here in the middle. When the major arcana cards come up, we're at a really significant crossroads. We're coming into a really significant change in our life. Okay, we're coming into a new chapter. And the world card can indicate that you're finally getting closure and being able to move on from a situation that was challenging you, from a situation that kept repeating itself. You're finally done and you passed the test. Okay, and so this could be overcoming challenges in a relationship, or this could be parting ways from a relationship, going your own separate way, going out there on your own to find your friends, to find your tribe. Maybe you're leaning on a relative, or maybe you're leaning on somebody to just kind of come in and help. But with the World card here, there's this message of like you're ready to be seen, you're ready to be celebrated, you're ready to be appreciated, you're comfortable in your own skin, and you feel tremendous self-love for yourself, and you're ready to receive love from others. And this is where we're going to get really deep. Some of you have been in a relationship where you've just been like, oh, I don't know, I can't seem to find the person that loves me the way I need to be loved, or the person that gets me. And for some of you, there's this epiphany. It's like, oh my gosh, I couldn't feel love from others because I was not feeling love for myself. So those of you who have had challenges with self-love, beautiful things are happening for you in March, where you're beginning to truly, truly love yourself, and your eyes are opening up, and you're beginning to realize how truly loved you are. Okay, and I feel for many of you, your idea of love and your idea of security is changing and evolving. Okay, there could also be a move here that is happening, a move to be with someone, or a move that is going to be very, very beneficial for you in your love life. Okay, so maybe some of you have a partner who's moving closer to be near you, and it's going to end up being really great, even though you were kind of iffy about it. Or you're moving to be with a partner, but there might be some kind of travel here to put a relationship first. And I would feel that there's a lot of healing happening through the connection. The next card here is the Moon. Okay, now the Moon card, Pisces, is really interesting to me, and I'll tell you why. You had the Scorpio card here, and you had the Moon card here. The Moon card is definitely associated with those astrological signs that are influenced by the moon, or that have that strong moon connection. So we're going to have Cancer and Pisces that can definitely be seen here in this Moon card. So when your major arcana card comes up in a reading, for me, the way that I read, this is a situation where you're coming into your power. You're coming into your authenticity. You're coming into who you truly are, why you're here, self-esteem, loving yourself, and taking control of a situation. So when we talked about ego death, that's definitely happening here. And for some of you, there's a Scorpio here, a very powerful Scorpio, but you're not losing yourself in that process. So if this is a romantic partner, you're coming into like being equals with one another. And maybe you've never had that in a relationship before. Or if you have somebody who's mentoring you, this is going to be a mentor who's coming in, but at the same time, you're able to go with your pace, with what you're comfortable with what you're not comfortable with, in terms of changes or steps. This person is maybe kind of creating space for you to find yourself, to be who you are, to do what you want to do, non-judgment, right? Just kind of giving their advice based on life, giving their counsel, but allowing you to figure it out instead of, Pisces, you have to listen to me, or, oh, Pisces, why did you do that? They're just they're giving you the space, but they're letting you figure it out. And for some of you, this is happening in a relationship, and you're just blown away because you've never had a relationship like that before. You've never had somebody who's been so non-judgmental about what you do or how you do things. But this is a relationship, a connection that's allowing you to come into your power. Okay? Next card here is the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles can indicate here progress, working together, laying down new foundations. Those of you who are single, you may be manifesting this partner through work. Maybe you are getting transferred for work, or moved into like some new department or something. and you're meeting someone, or you're landing a new job and you're meeting someone. But the Three of Pentacles here is a card when it comes up for me in love readings. I'm like, this is someone who checks off all your boxes and you check off all of their boxes, right? Here we go again with the whole box thing. Don't make it into something naughty, all right? But somebody here that's checking off these boxes here. But so this is going to be here like, yes, I like this person. Yes, this feels really good, but maybe I've rushed in the past. So let's go really, really slow here, and let's give this some time and see where it goes, okay? Some of you, you might be living with this person. You might be living with this person sooner than you realized or you thought, or you might be wanting to buy a house or have kids or take the next step. Or you've been living together and like, okay, well, maybe we should get married. But the Three of Pentacles is like, it looks good, but we're going to let this go through some more time. We're going to let this stand the test of time and make sure that it's what it seems to be. The cards give me a strong sense that this is definitely what it seems to be for many of you. Keep in mind it's a general reading, but this is working together. This is working together, and giving something time and creating a foundation. And I feel, Pisces, that a lot of you are finally attracting a partner or making drastic improvements in the communication in an existing relationship where you guys are really able to start putting down a really solid foundation for the future, for what you want life to look like, for what you want commitment to be, for what you want this relationship to be. Right? So this is working together, collaborating together. Some of you are even going into business with this person, okay? So really, really cooperative, communicative, upbuilding, constructive energy here. Beautiful, beautiful, Pisces. And it's really great because in your weekly forecast, there was this ongoing theme for several weeks that you guys were like wanting to be more independent, kind of breaking away from the whole stereotype of Pisces being the mutable sign. Like you're wanting to step in with authenticity. Some of you have even in the weekly forecast been showing a lot of like feisty energy. And here you are now with someone who sees that, who's a strong, independent person. And they're completely and totally here for you to be a strong, independent person. They're not trying to tell you how to do what they want you to do. And so a lot of you are finding, okay, we have a lot that we agree on. Let's move together. Let's move forward and work towards the future together. So I feel this is partnership. This is teamwork. This is stability. A beautiful, beautiful, powerful energy, my dears. Be sure to check out your moon sign, your rising sign. A lot of people like to watch their Venus sign when it comes to love, so that can be helpful. Sometimes it can change. It can change up, right? But if you watch for a few months back to back, you're going to see a pattern. Okay, my moon sign resonates more. Oh, no, my Venus resonates more. You'll have an idea of what usually will resonate more if you do it for a few months. Some people like to watch all of them and take little bits and pieces of what resonates. You can do that too. If you'd like a private reading, be sure to go to calendly.com/amethystangelite. You can schedule a private reading with me there, my darlings. And I will have a new podcast episode up soon. I'm in the middle of going away for a bit geographically, but I will still be posting videos. But scheduling here for the podcast, I'm hoping to have that up within the first week of March. And as always, let me know what you guys want me to talk about on the podcast. I'm happy to address it. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Take care, my darlings.